What's up, fam? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, special report, and let's get to it. Now, there was a party, Halloween party in LA, and apparently Diddy's sons, all three of them, because Quincy is one of Diddy's son, Quincy, Justin, and King Combs, Christian Combs, all reportedly ran up on Ray J. And they were pressing Ray J, and it almost got into a physical confrontation until Ray J's bodyguard, I think his name is David, and then Chris Breezy, saw the commotion, came out of his car, and intervened to settle it down. Now, let me tell you exactly the report that I'm getting back from the streets. As we all know, Diddy, who is Quincy, Justin, and King Combs' father, King Combs' pops, well, he's Quincy's daddy, but he's not his father. But he's all three of their daddies, right? We know he's been facing some legal issues. He's been facing legal issues as of late. He is currently locked up in Brooklyn, being held there as of right now until his trial, which is May 2025. Now, Ray J, recently, since Diddy has been locked up, he's went and made some comments in Club Shay Shay. I don't think he was locked up yet at the comments when he in Club Shay Shay, but he's made some comments about Diddy and his situation since Diddy's been locked up. Now, Ray J is no stranger to Diddy and his sons. He spent a lot of time at Diddy's house. He's always at Diddy's house. He knows all the sons. He's been knowing the sons for the longest. Been knowing the sons since they were small. Like Ray J's older than all of them, so they're kind of like little brothers to him. But what they did not appreciate. But for that reason, is why they didn't appreciate what Ray J was saying. Now, this is what I'm getting back, or what was said. You're not going to get this anywhere else. The sons pressed Ray J and said, you're doing videos with people like Orlando Brown, and you're trying to ask Jaguar Wright to do a video, to come on your show and to call you and contact you, and you know that she talks nasty lies about my pops, about our father, and you're supposed to be family, right? You've been in my father's house. You know what I mean? You broke bread with us. Come there. You've had access to his yacht. What's the thing on the boat? Like the speed bikes, the motorbikes, and everything else. You've come out there to the mansion, right? Anytime you've been out there numerous times. My father's been very good to you. Has allegedly given him money in the past, not saying how much or what it was for. Could have been investment, could have been a loan at the time. But he said, and you have a lot of nerve talking now that my pops is going through a little problems. Instead of helping with the issues, you haven't been down to the court. You haven't contacted him. Nothing. But we see you on the internet talking about him. So Christian and Justin, Quincy is always the one. He's the calm one. Christian and Justin, I heard, wanted to get it in. Especially Justin, who's, he's always felt a funny way. Now, Quincy, as you all know, Quincy used to be very close with Amber Rose. So, and Ray J from what we know and was told, thank you out to Behind the Industry blog, Ray J was messing around with Amber Rose for a while. You know, Ray J just recently came out and said, oh, him and Amber, recently was sneaking around. They were sleeping in the same bed. So Quincy not only had an issue with Ray J about the Diddy situation, but he's had this same issue with him about Amber Rose for years. I do not know right now what Quincy and Amber's relationship. They used to be very, very close. I don't know what their relationship is right now. There was rumors that Amber, for a while, messed with Diddy, after the rumors with Quincy. So I'd have to get into more into that. Some details coming up. I got to speak to G or what have you. But this is what was being said outside this party. Now, where was the party? Now, the party took place. It was Tara Electra. She's a influencer. Tara Electra's unruly agency Halloween bash in Los Angeles. Now, I'm hearing this was over the weekend. So what happened is word is just getting back to clear. I guess the story, it took a while to get around. So it is now becoming clear. All right. Now, they're saying that this is not, I'm getting this information off of TMZ. They're saying that this is not the first time that they have approached it. Because remember I told you, he made the first comments on Club Shay Shay. Diddy was not arrested yet at that time. But he made the comments on Club Shay Shay. And they have been, ever since he made them comments, they have been trying to talk to him. Now, Ray J said he's always been up for a conversation because he had heard that they wanted to speak to him. He was always up for a conversation, but he said he was never able to contact them to talk. But 3 different occasions, they have now come out trying to get at Ray J. Now, Chris Brown and Ray J have been close for a long time. So when Chris saw that, he's cool also with Diddy's kids. He came out, he just didn't want any craziness. He just basically said, this is what they want us to do, and this is really not the time or the place, for this. You know what I'm saying? Even though it took place in the parking lot, this was outside of a quote-unquote white people party. And, Chris Brown is basically saying, listen, let's not do this here. It's the time and place for everything. Amber Rose also tried to defuse the situation. And Hazel E., formerly of Love and Hip Hop, she was also present. Now, let you hear what Hazel E. said and how she described the event.
End of the party, when we were trying to exit the building, actually, I honestly just saw Christian, Justin, Quincy kind of start circling Ray a little bit. Words were exchanged. Things started getting heated as we went into the parking garage. I feel like chests were being bumped. Ray had a backpack, and from the last situation we were outside with the zoo stuff, he went around and tried to go grab his backpack, and he had this satchel on. So I'm like, does he have a blower in there? I don't want it to really get to this level. So out of nowhere, Chris Brown hops out the car like a freaking leprechaun out of the magically delicious sky. And honestly, he started breaking it up. I tried to talk to Quincy, Christian, get their stance on it and let them know that this wasn't the time and the place. I understand emotions are high. Yeah. And I understand what they're going through. But for the betterment and everybody getting in a better space, I pray that all parties can resolve things equally.
So from what you've seen, did things ever exactly get physical, or was it just words exchanged? Was there any, fist thrown or?
It definitely was like a chest bump, push back, pull up the pants kind of vibe. But the way Chris came out and just I swear he took Justin and Christian at the same time and just got both of them. I grabbed Quincy. The other security his manager, David, their security, they grabbed Ray. So it was before actually things all the way ensued,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we had a couple angels by our side.
So do you think that had Chris Brown not been there, that the situation could have gotten, you know, worse or gone?
Absolutely.
You were worried about, you know, shots being fired.
Yes, absolutely. I feel like if Chris wasn't like the bigger voice of reason in that moment, I don't think anything that any of us were saying would have toned the situation down. So honestly, yeah, Chris really did help the situation. I don't know when Chris became the big homie. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Oh my God! Leave it up to Hazel E. She still ain't changed. Still wants to be the story, trying to make herself the story by inserting herself. Oh, I grabbed Quincy, so you grabbed Quincy. Or do you mean Amber grabbed Quincy? Because Amber was the one that used to be close with Quincy. At any rate, this is the story that's going around now. Ray J came on to pretty much confirm that this has happened. He was calling up, I guess Wack 100 was in Clubhouse, or he may have been streaming, and Ray J called up and confirmed that this had happened. So I'm gonna let you hear what Wack 100 was saying, because Wack 100 was trying to start more trouble, saying, "Oh no, it's on now." You know, Ray J was trying to tell him forget it. But let me let you listen to what Wack 100 was saying with his instigating self.
I'm hanging with Young Buck and now I'm gonna get the squad back with him.
Ray J. No. Listen now. Everybody been calling me, and you know until you call me, I feel like it's no big deal. All right? So I'm talking to the exposer homies. They talking about the Combses tried to rush you. And I'm like, what are you talking about? They tried to rush you in Miami?
In LA.
Where?
Bro, you know I'm not gonna call y'all because this could go somewhere else. And I'm like, you know, at the club, dog.
But you didn't have Donut them with you?
I ain't have nobody with me, dog.
So how many of them was it? 2, 3? What?
I don't know, like 8.
Oh, so it was them at 8 and they tried to rush you for real.
Yeah, but don't put this up, blood.
Nah, it's going out.
Nah, blood.
It's just going out, dog. Like now. So my question to you is, can I put the other stuff out that we've been knowing about?
Nah, they too young. Like it ain't like that. Like I moved away from it. Like,
huh?
I tried to talk some sense into like what happened, but I just, you know what I'm saying, luckily the homie Chris is there.
What? Wait, what Chris?
Chris Brown, bro. But Wack, don't put this up online. Bro.
Nah, it's this out.
Nah, but still don't.
It's going up. It's already online. It's online that tried to rush you, and you ain't told me. It's everywhere. It's everywhere that they tried to rush you. They ain't say they put their hands on you. I just said the little homie gonna squabble up. I thought it was just one. Now you telling me them at 8. So it's on.
Yeah, but it don't need to be like that.
Nah, that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. All right, so I'm gonna call you when I get back tomorrow. I'm gonna pull up on you. All right. They tried to get the little homie.
Yeah, but Wack, they hot as fire grease right now. Leave them alone.
Man, don't give a how hot they is.
They hot. They hot.
If we run into
hot.
you, if we run into you, act like it's 1995.
Yeah. They hot though.
Now you gonna try to rush 8 deep. That's crazy.
I mean, rush AD, he shouldn't have got up out of there.
No,
Dead homie. He should have been knocked out.
Yo, Luke, that's crazy. That's crazy. And Ray J over there being sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? He want to leave it alone because he know. So they say Chris Brown stopped it. Well, Chris Brown did what he's supposed to do as a power move, right? I keep telling you, Chris Brown is racking up his points. You know what I'm saying? I've been telling you, look, 10 years ago, you asked.
So you heard Ray J call him and confirm that they did rush him in L.A. Ray J said there's about 8 deep, but you know how Ray J likes to exaggerate. Ray J says about 8 deep. Wack is saying, oh, if he runs into the Combs, he's gonna have something to say to them. Ray J saying leave it alone. Cause again, I heard that Ray J that the other day was saying we still family, and he don't want to fight them. He considers them like young brothers or whatever. But Christian and Justin wasn't trying to have it, especially Justin. Um, and I heard he ain't never really liked Ray J like that anyway. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. The Cone sons, do you think they were wrong for running up on Ray J? You know, the way I look at it is, I think the Combs sons are just a little upset that it's Ray J. I know people saying, "Oh, they just gonna be fighting people the rest of their life." No, they're not, because they expect strangers and people that don't know their father to go in on him, to go in on him. They're not gonna be mad at that. But somebody like Ray J who knows him, been knowing him a long time, they felt a little bit, they felt a certain way when Ray J was making fun of Diddy or saying things about Diddy. But Ray J, you was right up in those houses enjoying his parties, not saying his freak offs, but going to his parties and everything just like everybody else. So y'all let me know what y'all think down below. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.